Hey Wayfinders, today I'm excited to show you an incredibly tanky build for Lora focused on both magic and physical defense. If you're looking to become the team's rock, tank entire boss fights, reviving allies, and surviving the most intense battles, then this is the build for you. A small caveat up front, this is not an ultra min-maxed farm heavy build. This is simply something that I found works well for me and wanted to share it with you. I am aware that some things could be better optimized, so think of this as more of a jumping off point than a hard fast bible for punching things in the face with the spirit possessed wall of damage reduction that is Lora. Let's start with the core concept of this build. Lora has a unique passive that converts 15% of her magic defense into ability power. In my test, like a 5-man Argent hand fight with 1.3 million health, Lora held strong, never going down even once. Here's how the stats shake out. 7.7k physical defense, 8k magic defense, 6.9k ability power, and 4.8k weapon power. With these numbers, Lora has the survivability to withstand boss level damage while dishing out respectable ability power, thanks to that 15% magic defense conversion. For accessories, we're running the Desire set, giving us a 10% buff for total health, weapon power, and ability power. Now let's talk affinities. We split them into 15 into Instinct and 20 into Focus. Instinct gives 2 handy damage reduction perks, making Lora even harder to take down, reducing damage taken by 4% per Innervate orb, and reducing all damage by 10% while channeling. Focus buffs are magic defense and break power, which in turn increases ability power through Lora's passive. The 2 perks enabled give us 50% increased channel gain on attacks and 20% increased ability power while channeling. For talents, we stuck mostly to the Kinesis tree. Reactivity grants a damage shield equal to 30% of magic defense whenever you activate an ultimate. And if enemies hit you while the shield is active, they take damage equal to 25% of your magic defense. So you're not just tanking, you're also reflecting damage back. Next is feedback. This adds a damage shield equal to 7% of your magic defense each time you use an ability. This small but frequent shield stacks nicely on the others, making Lora feel nearly unbreakable. Repulsion activates whenever you pick up an Innervation orb, giving you a damage shield equal to 10% of your magic defense. This means frequent shielding as you move around and pick up orbs in battle. Bountiful Innervation has a 50% chance to create an Innervation orb every time you use an ability. It's essential for keeping the shields up and running, letting you tank even longer. Echoes are another vital piece of this build. For regular echoes, we're stacking physical defense and magic defense for maximum tankiness. Then our boss echoes are Mara, which drops a bomb whenever you dodge, scaling with ability power, and Night's Maw, which scales with weapon power and deals AoE damage to off targets, keeping the pressure on the enemy while focusing on your main target. For the weapon choice of this build, I went with Grim Harvest. This is a perfect fit with the magic defense and physical defense buffs, and the weapon ability Bone Geyser is a nice AoE that breaks through the enemy's armor. Bone Geyser does a really good job of helping clear adds, and its AoE is powerful enough to break down even tougher armored enemies, making it a great way to handle multiple enemies without compromising on defense. Now that you know the setup, here's how to play this build effectively. First, stay mobile. Move around collecting those Innervation orbs. With Repulsion and Bountiful Innervation, every orb you grab is either a shield or triggers more orbs to drop, keeping you highly protected. Utilizing your ultimate, along with Reactivity, grants you a shield that deals magic defense-based damage to attackers. It's a powerful way to both absorb and reflect damage during intense moments. Both of the boss echoes are used kind of passively. Dodging drops a bomb with Mara's, and Night's Maw just handles off targets whenever they hit you. These are really nice ways to handle multiple enemies around you while still focusing on the main fight. This makes Lora incredibly reactive and mobile, allowing you to focus on avoiding big hits and ground effects. And that's it for the Lora tank build, optimized for maximum defense and survivability. If you're looking to be the unbreakable wall that can keep your team alive through the toughest fights, give this build a shot. With these high defenses, frequent shields, and echo effects, You'll be holding down the fort while dishing out consistent damage. Thanks for watching, Wayfinders. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more builds and gameplay tips. Now, get out there, tank those bosses, and keep your team alive. Also, make sure to head over to joyandstick.com for more games coverage. This is the first build guide for the channel, so make sure to be kind in the comments. I'm still learning here. Thanks again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.